might be a witch hunt. Queen braces as 3 bombshell books to rock royal family this autumn. The Queen and the royal family are bracing for the publication of 3 highly awaited books threatening to unveil details of life behind the palace's scenes. The Queen will see the release of 3 books focusing on the inner workings of the royal family in quick succession over the autumn. Prince Harry will be publishing his memoir detailing his experience as a royal, whilst royal commentators Angela Levin and Valentine Lowe will be sending their accounts on Camilla, the Duchess of Cornwall, and courtier's life respectively to the printers. A group of royal experts has suggested the 3 books differ from previous publications about the royal family because of the closeness of the sources. Palace Confidential host Jo Elvin asked her panel, "Do you think the palace are thinking, God, what now?" Mail's editor-at-large Charlotte Griffiths said, "It's been going on for decades. There's always 10 books a year. They're used to it." Obviously, the Harry one, however, might be a different kind of fish. Colleague Kate Mancy explained, "They're not normally the subjects, so they must be a bit nervous. I think there is a slight apprehension that they like to be the faceless people behind the scenes, pulling the lever. The idea they are going to be named and featured in some of the stories that are going to come to light, and anecdotes that are going to come to light in the book might give them pause for thought." Royal expert Richard Eden joked, "I suspect the press officer is probably cancelling leave for the whole of autumn, aren't they?" Ms. Mancy added, "There is quite a lot of turnover. We have a new press officer coming into play in autumn." And Ms. Griffiths suggested, "There might be a witch hunt. There might be a witch hunt behind the scenes to see who's the leaker." The Duke of Sussex announced he was working on his memoir last year, saying he wanted to focus on exploring his experience as a royal to analyse the man I have become. Whilst not the first royal to pen a personal biography, he is the highest-ranking member of the royal family to announce the release of a personal account of his life. The memoir supposedly will be an intimate, heartfelt account of the experiences, adventures, losses and life lessons that have helped shape Harry. So all about Meghan then. The article states, "This narrative that Meghan essentially stood over Harry as he wrote the book is way off the mark. In fact, some of the content came as a huge shock to Meghan when she read through the manuscript. Note the killing of 2 birds with 1 stone, Meghan had no input. Plus build-up. I'm not sure why anyone cares what he says. They've been proven to lie with impunity and under oath. Whatever he says will be fact-checked and disproven. Camilla's already been through hell. The entire UK hates the little jerk and can't stand his wife either, so they aren't going to buy it or buy into it. It's not like Harry was smart enough or mature enough to be in on high-level discussions. So I guess he can call them all racists and make up conversations, and that's when the press and BRF need to remind the world again and again that the only proven racist in that family is Harry himself. Anti-Semite, bigot and full-on racist, and he has yet to take responsibility and apologize or own it. The palace apologized for him. He hasn't said a thing about it. He knows nothing. We know Andrew is awful, no big news there. We've already been through all the Camilla and Charles stuff. And bottom line, they have more on him and Meghan than the other way around." A Midcron Heats insider says, "Harry didn't want to brush over his past romances, so Chelsea and Cressida are going to find it tough. But there are tons of other revelations about his partying and some of the terrible choices that are tough to sugarcoat, to say the least. Harry, an officer and a gentleman. Now reach for the sick bucket." The article's insider goes on to say, "Harry and Meghan were open with each other, but details are coming out. Still, she wouldn't have found him nearly as appealing if he hadn't lived life to the full. Thought she'd stalked him." Harry obtained counseling to help deal with Diana's death with guidance and gentle prompting from Meghan. Hadn't he done this before they met? Genuine question. Writing the book has been cathartic for Harry, and Meghan totally respects that. What the memoir will cover: relationships, wild days, childhood in the public eye, army career and service in Afghanistan, spectacle marriage, being a father, and the telling words. Harry's proud to be writing his truth, my emphasis. There's more nauseating prose in the article, but the sick bucket will hold only so much.